In a quiet village, under silver skies, a young girl named Elara dreamed of weaving light itself. Her home was nestled in a valley so deep that the moon often seemed like a distant lantern, and the stars a spill of diamonds just beyond her reach. While others slept, she would creep to her small wooden loom, not with threads of wool or cotton, but with hopes as fine as spider silk. She imagined capturing the cold fire of the stars, the soft glow of the moon, and the ethereal dance of the aurora. Her grandmother, a weaver of great renown, had taught her the rhythm of the shuttle and the song of the threads. But Elara's ambition was a melody no one in the village had ever heard before. She didn't just want to weave fabric. She wanted to weave the very essence of the night. Every villager, wise with the practicality of their hard-working lives, would gently shake their heads. "Child," they'd say, their voices kind but firm. "The sky is for gazing, not for gathering. Stars are not for hands like yours." They spoke of looms that broke under the weight of impossible dreams, of threads that snapped when stretched too far. They saw a girl reaching for something that could never be held, a fantasy that would only lead to disappointment. But while their words echoed in the crisp evening air, a different voice whispered in Elara's heart. It was a quiet, persistent hum that said, "Try." It was the voice of curiosity, the spark of what if. So, with her small spindle held high, as if making an offering to the celestial bodies above, she would stand under the vast, dark canopy. And in the starlight, she thought she could see the faintest shimmer of a single, sparkling strand descending just for her. Night after night, Elara practiced. This was her secret ritual, a silent conversation with the cosmos. Her small workshop became a sanctuary of both failure and faith. The first attempts were clumsy, disastrous even. She'd try to catch a moonbeam, only to have it slip through her fingers like water. She'd reach for a star's glimmer, and the thread she spun from her hope would instantly break, falling to the floor in a dull, lifeless heap. Frustration was a constant companion. There were nights she slumped over her loom, tears blurring the constellations she so longed to capture. The villagers' words would return, mocking her tired hands and weary spirit. But then she would look up, see the steadfast twinkle of a distant star, and a fresh wave of resolve would wash over her. Her courage, she realized, was a thread of its own. And with every failed attempt, every knot she had to untangle, she was weaving that courage tighter, stronger, and more resilient than any material thread she had ever touched. Then, one magical night, something shifted. It wasn't a grand celestial event, but a quiet alignment of heart and hands. As she worked the loom, her movements fluid and sure, a soft luminescence began to emanate from the threads. It started as a faint pulse, a shy glimmer, but With each pass of the shuttle, it grew brighter. At last, the entire loom glowed with an otherworldly light. It was as if she had finally learned the language of the stars. Starlight and heartlight, her unwavering belief and the sky's distant fire, danced together on the warp and weft. The fabric she was creating was alive. It shifted in color from the deep indigo of midnight to the soft rose of dawn, with constellations swirling within its depths like memories. Galaxies blossomed and faded with the rhythm of her work, and reflected in the magnificent glowing cloth was the one star that had guided her all along, the brilliant, joyful light shining in her own smiling eyes. The news of the glowing cloth spread through the village like wildfire. At first, there was disbelief, whispers of a trick of the light. But when the villagers gathered at Elara's workshop, their skepticism melted away into pure awe. They approached the loom cautiously, their work-worn hands reaching out to touch the impossible fabric. As their fingers brushed against its surface, a warmth spread through them, not just from the cloth, but from within their own hearts. They felt a stirring of their own forgotten dreams, the ambitions they had packed away with age and practicality. A baker remembered his dream of creating a bread that tasted like sunshine. A carpenter felt a forgotten urge to carve a bird that could truly sing. Children, their faces illuminated by the celestial tapestry, traced the constellations woven into the cloth, their imaginations taking flight to distant worlds. The fabric didn't just shine. It reflected the light hidden inside everyone who touched it, awakening the dreams they thought had long gone to sleep. Standing amidst the wonder-struck faces of her friends and neighbors, Elara looked from the glowing cloth to the star-dusted sky outside. A profound understanding settled over her. Her destiny was not some pre-written path she had stumbled upon in the dark. It wasn't a prize she had found or a gift she had been given. It was something she had crafted thread by thread, choice by choice, failure by failure. It was built from her courage to try when everyone said she would fail, and her persistence to continue when she nearly believed them. With a newfound confidence, she took a shimmering ribbon of her starlight cloth, stepped outside, and released it into the night. It soared upward, a streak of pure light, a new constellation painting itself across the sky for all to see. It was a testament not to finding one's destiny, but to bravely, patiently, and lovingly weaving it with your own two hands. Learn English with stories. Every tale you hear, every word you learn is another thread in your hands. Use them to weave your own starlight, to shape your own future, and to create a destiny that shines as brightly as you can imagine. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you loved Elara's story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow our channel for more tales that inspire. Weave your own story, and we'll see you in the next one.